Hi everyone, so I've not filmed a video in forever, it's probably over a year for my channel. This is my first one back for a while, so I'm totally out of touch with what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna give it a go. So for today's video I decided, with it being my first one in a while, just to do kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me, just kind of laid back, just to get me back into the swing of things. So I've got a couple of new products that I'm going to try out, and yeah, I'm just going to do my makeup, have a wee chat. I have already put moisturiser on my face, and today I'm going to be using, it's not really new anymore but it's new to me, I've not tried it yet, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I've seen so many really good reviews on this, so I really wanted to try it and give it a go on camera, just so I can give you guys my review on it as well. So I've got mine in the shade 15 Porcelain, so I'm just going to see what this is like. Oh, it's really runny. So I've just taken a couple of pumps of that on the back of my hand. Don't really know how much I'm going to need. It smells really nice. So this foundation, obviously with it being Fresh Wear foundation, is supposed to look and feel kind of breathable, still like it's your own skin. And it is definitely not as full coverage as I would like. I've used, obviously it looks crazy just now because I'm so pale, but it does match my neck. I've used 3 pumps there and that's just covered the bottom half of my face. It's not actually covered my forehead as well, so I'm going to take another couple of pumps. Just because, like I say, I prefer quite a full coverage foundation. Shows how red my nose is, doesn't it? I always do my nose last and then it looks crazy because it's so red. That's the first layer on. It is nice. It is more of, like I say, a kind of medium coverage. I would say more light to medium, if I'm honest. But it does look really nice. It looks nice and fresh. I am just going to take a little bit more just on my chin and just on my cheeks a wee bit, just where I've got some scarring left over from previous breakouts, just to see how it builds. And if you can kind of get that coverage by adding a wee bit more. Like I say, I've got that breakout on my chin at the moment and it's not really covered that at all. But hopefully I can sort that with some concealer. Yes, that's builded really nicely. It's not gone like cakey or anything by adding that extra layer over the top. And all, I'm really pleased with the finish of that foundation. I am a bit more dry now than what I used to be. I used to be really oily and I had to wear like really matte foundations, but I've been really liking having something a bit dewier on my skin at the moment, just with it being a bit more dry. But no, I really like the finish of that foundation. Obviously you'll need to see how it wears, that's the main thing. But first impressions, really like it. Also picked up, I thought it was a Fresh Wear concealer. It's not Fresh Wear concealer, it's the L'Oreal Infallible More Than concealer. So I've seen so many amazing reviews on this as well. Loads of people are saying it's better than like Tarte Shape Tape. I've not actually tried Shape Tape, I'm way behind. But yeah, they're saying it's better than that. So that's a good sign. Concealers are something that I absolutely love, like I love trying new concealers. So hopefully this is good. I don't know how much I need. I'm just going to take kind of like my normal amounts. I still like to take it down in a wee triangle just to brighten up the face. It's got such a big applicator as well, like that's huge. It seems really thick from just putting it on my face. So I always take a wee bit down the centre of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a wee bit on my chin, and I'm just going to put a wee bit on that breakout there as well. Right, so we will blend this in. It does feel really, really thick though, just from putting it on my face. Tell you what, that is bloody full coverage. Concealer is super full coverage. I absolutely love it. Just the texture and like the finish of my skin just from using those two products, like they're both winners for me. Really, really like both of those. So I've been using this product for a wee while now. I absolutely love it. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. I don't know if it's just a instant retouch setting powder is the name. Now I have mine in the shade Butter because I'm so pale. It is quite messy though. So I'm just going to take a wee bit and put it on the normal parts that I would set my face. Just like covering myself in this stuff. I'm just taking that right up underneath my eyes. I like to see how like a powder that I know works goes on top of a concealer, because if the powder goes weird, I know it's a concealer, because the powder goes really well with everything else. And that has gone on very nicely. I'm just going to take a wee bit on my chin because my chin always creases. Smile lines. And this powder as well, oh my god, it smells amazing. You need it. And just up here, because I get a crease line from frowning. It's my usual thing. So next I'm just going to put on a bit of bronzer. First I'm going to take this bronzer. I like to use two. I'm nearly finished this, but I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. And I like to take like a big kind of flat brush and just sort of stamp it onto my face, because that way when you're not swiping it, you're not removing any of the makeup that's on underneath. So this is my preferred way to add that initial bronzer. And next I am going to take this blush bar by Benefit. So this comes with some different blushers and a bronzer, so I'm going to be using this. And I'm just going to take Benefit Hoola, and I just like to lightly kind of dust that over the top, like I'm barely touching my skin. So I just put it all over the areas where I just stamped it before. Same blush palette. I think I'm going to take Gold Rush, which is this blush here. Just put a little bit of that on my cheeks. This one's got such a beautiful sheen to it. So what has everyone been up to? I've literally got no excuse for not posting videos. Like, I kept finding reasons not to do it. I've had a pretty crappy year, just with loads of different stuff going on. Like I say, I would always just find a reason why not to film, which is probably the worst thing that you can do. So I'm finally back. But yeah, what's everyone else been up to? Leave a comment down below, because I would love to know what you've all been doing. So for highlight, I'm going to take this palette from Beauty Bay. It's the Living My Best Light palette. I think they're all called that. This is the one in Delicate. So that is what it looks like. It's got some really beautiful shades in it. I'm going to take the shades Precious and Dazzle and just kind of mix the two together. The kind of more like goldy champagne shades. Like, it's just stunning. I think this palette was £12 and it's honestly like the best thing. So now that I've got all my powder products and face products on, what I like to do now is just go in with my setting spray. So at the moment I'm using the Estee Lauder Set and Refresh Perfecting Makeup Mist. and just take I like to use quite a bit of it. So refreshing. But honestly, my foundation looks so good. I am in love. So I just filled my brows in using the Morphe Brow Cream in the shade Latte. Please excuse them, they're a complete riot at the moment, they need help. But we're okay. So I've done that. I've already got concealer over my eyelids from when I applied my concealer before. So I'm just going to go in with a wee tiny bit of eyeshadow. I'm not really doing anything or going anywhere special. So I'm just putting on a quick one. I'll do more of like an in-depth eyeshadow look soon. But yeah, this is just going to be really quick and easy. So I'm taking the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. And that is, oh crap, that's what it looks like. It's just got some lovely neutral tones in it. So I'm going to take this shade, I'm crap at doing this, like how do people hold these up? Taking this shade here, which is called Caramel. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush and just dust it into the crease. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette and I never really reach for it. I've sat out like a basket on my unit with different palettes and stuff in it that I need to use. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do like videos where each video is a different palette, just so I'm using them. I've just got so many eyeshadow palettes I forget about loads. Like I've got loads in the drawers that I really want to use more as well. Like I've only used them once and then shoved them in a drawer. So yeah, so that's an idea of mine, is just to kind of like use products that I've not really used, basically. And take that same caramel shade and run it under the eye. Take a bit of the shade Hazelnut, which is just a wee bit darker. And I'm just going to do the same with that, but I'm just going to focus it more on the outer corner. And that's literally all I'm going to do on the eyes today. Like I say, it was just, shit, sorry. It's just something really quick and easy, just to go with the foundation. I'm just going to go back into my Beauty Bay highlight palette and just take some of the lightest gold shade. And I'm going to pop that in my inner corner just to give us a nice glow. Oh shit, that's bright. I'll put on a wee bit of mascara now. This probably sounds really cheapy and nasty, but my favourite mascara is the Avon one. £4, really good. And I've got it on my face. Well, look at the difference that mascara makes for £4. It's worth it. Great. Let's just get rid of that bit I put on my face. So I'm just going to apply a lip product. Don't know what I want to use. This one from Makeup Revolution. This is the collaboration with Sofx and it is called Cake. I think there's a few in the collaboration. I'm going to use this one. So that is the finished look. It is super basic. Like I say, it's my first video back in ages. I just wanted to film something really easy, laid back. But all in all, this foundation and concealer, like, I am absolutely in love with it. I'll do a wee zoom in. So obviously, like, I do have some scarring and stuff from having acne, which I can't help, but like my skin just looks so smooth. I've not been this impressed with a foundation in a long time. So yeah, those two get an A+ from me. But yeah, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a wee thumbs up, that would mean a lot to me. and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!